Okay, so for the first topic I want to talk about is what happened this past Sunday. Monday, excuse me. This past Monday in the Broncos Seahawks game. Now, for the record, the main reason I gave any shits about this game is because I had Broncos minus 6.5. Why did I have Broncos minus 6.5? Because it's the fucking Seahawks, people. They don't have Russell Wilson. Their defense sucked last year. Denver has Russell Wilson. They have a good offense. This should have been a walk in the park. If you look at the bets out there, I think I was looking at the bet numbers. 80 something percent of the money, or the bets rather, on the spread were on the Denver side. And then 80% of, I can't remember if it was the money or money line bets were on the Denver side. Anyway, majority of bets on that game on Denver's side is my point. So I didn't think minus 6.5, I didn't think that was a big deal. Wasn't a big deal. But after watching, granted, I didn't watch the full game because I had to work. But after watching the final 2 minutes of that game, I could safely say, could be wrong, I could safely say, though, that Nathaniel Hackett, new coach of the Denver Broncos, didn't call that great of a game. Why do I think that? It's because of the stupid bullshit that he pulled at the end. And what did he do? Let me explain. So this great example of a head coach, I'm being sarcastic, I hope you hear that, had about a minute and a half, 2 minutes left in the game, had 3 timeouts. He didn't use his first timeout until about 20 seconds left in the game. When you're down one, he was down one. I didn't mention that. Denver was down one, minute and a half, 3 timeouts. He didn't use his first timeout until 20 seconds left in the game. They had no sense of urgency, no nothing. They were just lackadaisical the whole time. The way I saw it, there was even chunks where they were taking 15, 20 seconds off the clock. I'm like, yo, you guys gotta go. You gotta run. Let's go. But apparently they didn't do that. So, fast forward to 20 seconds left in the game, when he called that timeout, did he send his offense back out on the field with Russell Wilson, one of the top quarterbacks in our league, and a great team around him, and with Javonte Williams, Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, and those guys? No. He sends Brandon McManus' kicker out to kick a 64-yard field goal, which, to my knowledge, is either the record or pretty damn close to the record for longest field goal in league history. In a 1-point game, week 1, with 20 seconds left. I am pretty darn confident that any 5th grader that has played at least 2 years of Madden, or 1 year rather, would have had better clock management than that. You do not kick the God-blessed gosh darn ball with 20 seconds left and 2 timeouts. Granted, he should have been using the timeouts better before, but in this shitty corner he painted himself in, it's the stupidest thing in the world. And when he did, God bless Brandon McManus, he really didn't miss it by that much. It had the distance, it didn't have the trajectory, the aim. It was off to the left by a couple of feet. So it wasn't a bad kick. It's just the guy was put in a shitty spot. And the best part is, after McManus missed that kick, with 15 seconds left, and which is the time frame when the Seahawks would have basically just knelt the entire time, just to run out the clock and call the game. Nathaniel Hackett, the Broncos head coach, he decides to use his final 2 timeouts then. He calls them then. What did he expect from calling his 2 timeouts within those 15 seconds? What did he expect to happen? Somehow magically the Seahawks would run a play and fumble the ball and the Broncos would run it back? Guy, they had 4 downs to kneel it with 15 seconds left. You called 2 timeouts. Brings them to 3rd down. They're just going to kneel it and run the clock out. That just capped off how stupid of a move that was. And this guy has a fucking job as a head coach in the NFL. I don't even know who the general manager is of the Broncos. I don't even know I thought it was Elway. I could be wrong. I could be just talking out of my ass. But whoever that is, you did a terrible job. Or the owner. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know the front office bullshit like that. Whoever hired this moron to coach that team, you made a gigantic mistake. And I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on it, this is a joke, pretty sure Russ is looking at it like, what did I get myself into? Why did I leave Seattle? Because if that's indicative of what the rest of the Broncos season looks like, folks in Denver are going to have a long, long year.